If you haven't realized it yet, anime requires a lot of time, effort, and money. Sometimes we don't appreciate the people behind the product and take for granted the privilege we have in watching these kind of shows. Everyone from the production assistant to the director is involved in tailoring every minute detail of a scene, ranging from the character designs, 3D CGI, camera movement, voice acting, background sounds, and so much more. Anime, like any other art form, takes effort, and anime, like any other media production, requires a well-functioning team to bring this art to life. So why exactly am I talking to you guys about this? Well, it all goes back to our anime for today. An anime that balances elements of drama, comedy, and everyday life to give us a sense of what goes on behind an anime production. So without further ado, let's take a look beneath the bold eyes of Shirobako. Shirobako is an anime produced by the people at PA Works, the same studio that brought you Angle Beats, Glass Slippers, and Princess Charlotte. The story follows the everyday work life of Aoi Miyamori and her 4 friends in the anime industry. Aoi is a production assistant at an animation studio called Musashino Animation. Back in high school, she made a promise with her friends from the animation club to one day produce an anime series together as a team. They all go their separate ways and manage to land serviceable but demanding jobs in the industry. Aoi's friends include Emma, a key animator, Shizuka, a voice actress, Misa, a 3D computer graphics operator, and Midori, a college student aiming to be a scriptwriter. Aoi and her friends realize that the anime world is not as glamorous as they hope for it to be and struggle every day to make ends meet. Yet it's their burning passion and determination to make an anime that eventually convinces them to stay. Through comedy and tragedy, they all work their way towards their own goals. Shirobako explores 2 things. The first is a process of making an original anime from scratch. The second is adapting it from an existing source, like a manga series. We are shown in the anime that both methods of production have their own roadblocks and conflict to a successful finish. Yet this anime covers so much more about the industry that we haven't taken notice of. How does one start production? Who does all the little fixes in between animating the final product? What clever cameo can we put in each episode? Just some of these questions are addressed in the anime, and it effectively shows the in and outs of the industry. Now you might be wondering if an anime about making an anime is any interesting at all. Well, for starters, Shirobako isn't boring. It's a fun and dramatic foray into the anime world. Aoi and the many characters in the show are people like us. They're all relatable human beings with the occasional quirk to make themselves unique. And like regular people, they struggle to control their everyday lives. Aoi finds difficulty in managing the hectic life of making sure each person is doing their job right. Emma questions her abilities as an animator. Shizuka can't land any new voice acting roles. Midori, the youngest of the group, wonders what she'll do after college and takes an interest in learning the ups and downs of writing. Everyone in Aoi's group has one thing in common. They all strive for perfection. They realize that they will make mistakes that could hinder the anime. They realize that they will have to put their best foot forward in order to make an impression. Shirobako shows us the disheartening reality of the anime industry, but strikes a balance when it glamorizes it with well-timed comedy and an optimistic message for our main characters in the end. But as it progresses, we are shown just how Aoi and her friends develop as professionals in the field. It isn't done so quickly that it throws the viewer off, but the change is gradual and makes us want to cheer for their successes. There are a lot of other supporting characters too that bring them up in the end, but it would take a very long time to fully discuss their roles in the story. So here's an annoying montage instead. Overall, Shirobako's focus isn't on Aoi and her friends, but rather the process of making anime itself. Each individual in the team is highlighted at some point, and we get to know just who they are and what drives them to contribute to the team. What I can say about the minor characters is that they are just as important as Aoi and her friends. We get to know just the right details to see where they came from and how they got into the anime field. This results in plenty of drama on the anime's part, something that may require a box of tissues later. To bring it into a broad sense, Shirobako asks just what are you passionate about, and whether or not you are ready to face the failures and blunders of that passion. It's fairly easy for people of my generation to relate to that, considering the uncertain work world and economy we're living in. So I guess my final message in this video is to encourage you to support the things you love. Do whatever you can to promote your favorite series. Talk about it in groups, show it to your friends, stream on legal sites, buy merchandise and figures, attend cons. Do anything to support the industry so future generations can have the same experiences like us and hopefully make anime a shining force in the world of art. Hey, if you like this video, check out my other videos on the main channel and subscribe. Also head on over to my Facebook page for some more exclusive content and take a look at my other social media in the description below. I'm the writer sits in the back, and make sure you grab a donut or two. You might enjoy it.